No nationals, no telly.
You said low-key.
Low-key doesn't mean dead on arrival, Neville. So glad you enjoyed it.
Well, happy birthday, Con. I miss you more than ever. And as gratia artis et pro omnibus. To love unrequited. To honour unblighted. To you, my friend. Wonderful. Right, crack out the battle plan and the bubbly, darling.
Very nice girl, thank you. Keep going, Tom. Okay. Everything all right, Cully?
Fine.
Good.
Late again, Timmy.
Sorry, sis. Great ceremony. The girls were fab. Connor would have loved it.
There we are. Looks like real blood.
Good, eh?
Oh, is everything sorted out there now, Cully? Please say yes, I have a headache coming.
Madam, Mrs. Crofton's come to help.
Sam, darling, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Richard?
Up. Get that, it'll be Neville. And see if you can find me anything I can eat in its dump.
What did your last slave die of?
Back chat. You better sort this out now, Nev. And I'm not staying in this pants pub either.
No work to do?
It's research, sir. It's for the festival.
Jezebel Tripp's latest novel sees the baddest guys take on the baddest girls for the ultimate battle of the sexes. Very conscientious, Scott, not to say uplifting.
Well, a few celebrities on the scene should liven things up a bit. Especially if they misbehave like Jezebel.
Well, I wouldn't hold your breath. The only thing to go off in Midsomer St. Michael is the odd artistic temperament.
D.S. Scott. What's the address? Yeah. Right, we're on our way.
Easy enough to break your neck falling down those stairs. No sign of a forced entry?
No, sir, nothing.
Julie, you go get yourself some fresh air. Go on.
Cup of tea, Mr. Settingfield. You'll feel better for it.
Please. with a tot of whiskey, would you?
Miss Settingfield, we'll bring down our pathologist, of course, but my guess is that he had an unfortunate accident.
Such a waste.
Was he a full-time writer?
Couldn't afford to be. In spite of having won the Maplin Prize 4 years ago. He just did bookkeeping. You know, he wrote when he could.
I'm told that the second novel is often the hard one.
No, not for Richie, no. The second one was even better. Which, of course, didn't stop Sam Callahan from selling it down the Swanee.
Sam Callahan?
His publisher.
How's my editor? Most loyal.
I can't cope with that unspeakable female anymore, Sam.
You're referring to our star author?
Jezebel's difficult enough at the best of times. We're mad to carry on now.
Afraid we don't have the luxury of a choice, Neville.
Sorry, I'll go. Meditating.
Richard's dead, Tim!
Stefan, the Prussian guard. You must be desperate, Hugo.
No, don't be kind. It doesn't help. I've just been with the police. They say that he got drunk and fell.
Here. Down in one. Medicinal.
We're going to have to call off the action.
Oh, no. Rich would have wanted us to continue, surely.
Oh, would he? Look. I found this.
No.
It's 99% certain, Tom. It's murder.
Result?
Yeah, his neck was broken for him before he fell. Now, I know the detective might say you're looking for somebody with lethal training.
Time of death?
Between 9 and midnight.
Sir? He's not a ladies' man by the looks of things, sir.
No, certainly not. There's a computer missing there. Looks well, hooked or nicked, I wonder.
You might want to talk to John Denton.
Yes, George, thank you. The thought had occurred.
Who's John Denton?
John Denton? He's a...
On it. Tim Settingfield, Caysborough. I'm in second-hand books.
Tom Barnaby.
Terrible news about Rich.
Well, I'm afraid there's more bad news. We now know that Mr. Rackham was, in fact, murdered. Well, I'd like to ask you some more questions, if I may, about his circumstances and so on.
I'm afraid we're due back. I run a crammer up at the school during the holidays, and Tim helps out with the literature classes.
Sir?
All right, I'll come up to the school about 4, OK?
Yep.
Settingfield, before you go. The postcard that was on Mr. Rackham's mantelpiece, I saw you put it into your bag when Sergeant Scott was making the tea.
Yes. I sent it to him from Paris at Easter. Nice shot of Montmartre. Thought I'd like to have it.
Oh, I see.
We'll catch you later.
So what did young Julie have to say?
John Denton, sir. Apparently he had a stand-up row with a victim in the local pub night before last.
Did he indeed?
Yeah. So who is he?
John Denton was custom troublemaker turned SAS. We had a few dealings when he was a teenager. He's a new man now, though, so Cully tells me. He's become a writer. Must be a good one, too, I think. He's been shortlisted for this year's festival prize.
Do leopards change their spots? Not in my jungle.
Hello, John.
Hi, Cully.
I finished reading your manuscript last night. I'm impressed.
I reckon I'll be plucking pheasants for a while yet.
John Denton. Could I have a word, please? In private. Thanks, Cully. I assume you know all about Richard Rackham, yeah?
Yeah.
I understand you and he had a big falling out at the Quill the night before last, all right?
We were drunk, shouting the odds.
What about?
I don't know, writers, books, everything, nothing. We were friends that argued. It's not a crime, is it?
Where were you between 9 o'clock and midnight last night?
At home, on my own. Are you accusing me of something?
No, John, no, I'm just doing my job.
Mind if I get on and do mine?
No, OK, you go ahead.
He's a bit moody, isn't he?
What did you want with John?
I don't think that is any of your business, Catherine.
Well, he's not a suspect, surely. People are just prejudiced.
Well, I'm not rushing to judgment, Cully.
Good. Because I like him.
She likes him.
Aren't you going to warn her off?
Somehow, I don't think that would achieve the desired effect.
Spit it out, Grace. Has Mr. Mephisto got anything to do with this?
Don't call Sam that.
He is bad news, Grace. He's gone for the dumb and the dirty, and he is dragging the book trade into the gutter. And dread to think what he's getting you into.
He hasn't got me into anything.
Detective Chief Inspector Barnaby and Detective Sergeant Scott.
Mr. Barnaby, I'm afraid you find us having a tiff among trustees.
Class is finished already, Mr. Settingfield.
Oh, you know, urgent trust business. I wear a lot of hats.
Then perhaps you could explain to us, if you'd be so kind, the exact nature and function of the Maplin Trust.
Grace's late husband and my dearest soulmate, Connor Maplin, endowed a charity to promote the work of local writers. Our most important work is the annual literary festival. And the Maplin Prize of £20,000, which we give to an unpublished author every year on the final day of the festival.
Connor appointed myself, Tim, and the writer Camilla Crofton as trustees in his will. We administer the trust's work and agree policy.
Or, in this instance, disagree. Would the person dragging the book trade into the gutter by any chance be the same Sam Callahan who, in your sister's opinion, ruined the life of the late Richard Rackham?
The very same.
I understand that Richard Rackham looked after your finances. He was your bookkeeper, Mrs. Maplin, until recently, that is.
For a while, yes.
Kay Settingfield also told us that you sacked him for stealing.
Not exactly, no. It was a misunderstanding. All very unfortunate. You better help her with her bags, Mrs. Honeycutt.
Madam.
No flirting on duty, Casanova.
It's not really my style, sir.
Casanova?
Detective Chief Inspector Barnaby.
Yes.
Camilla Crofton. I'm a friend of Grace Maplin's.
And one of the trustees. And you write historical novels, don't you? And very good they are, too.
How very kind of you to say so.
Pleased to meet you.
I'll see what the landlord has to say about the punch-up, sir.
I've just been told about Richard Rackham.
Did you know him?
We met up occasionally to talk about writing. Have you spoken with Grace Maplin?
Yes, I interrupted a sort of contretemps between her and Mr. Settingfield.
Par for the course with those two.
All right, cheers. Financial check on Rackham. Apparently he had full-on rent arrears and a whacking great overdraft, so there's a possible motive there.
House to house?
Rackham didn't get too many visitors, apparently, but he did receive one last night. Tall male, left around 9, wearing jeans and red trainers. Thanks for not killing me.
I only kill when I'm bored.
But it was definitely our friend in the red trainers. Why would he risk coming back to the scene of the crime?
Have you noticed what else is missing, Detective?
Sympathy, sir?
No. Look. No piggy bank.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Honeycutt.
Glad to be of service.
It's much appreciated.
I'll go out by the back.
Best if you do.
Mrs. Helen Callaghan?
Yes.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Detective Chief Inspector Barnaby. This is Detective Sergeant Scott from Corston CID.
Terrible news about Richard Rackham.
Indeed it was. I understand that he and your husband had a row about Richard Rackham's second book. Is that right?
I wouldn't know. I'm not involved in Sam's business. Is there anything I can get you?
Yeah, Jezebel Tripp's latest.
Oh. They're selling so quickly, I haven't had time to put more out.
Thank you.
It's $12.99.
That's 5 pints and change over the way.
Literature is priceless, Scott. Let that thought console you.
All set?
Absolutely. Operation Pen and Sword.
I want to be there with you like we planned.
Best you remain our silent partner in the circumstances, Jono.
But what are we going to do about Neville Williams?
You're not going to do anything, old chap. If they find out you're involved with us, it'll spoil your chances of winning the prize.
Absolutely.
You leave Neville to me and Sis.
Harry Paulson.
It is.
Harry?
Tom. Harry. Joyce. Good to see you.
It's been ages. You should have let us know you were back.
I've only just arrived. I'm a guest judge for the prize this year, along with Neville Williams and Jezebel Tripp.
Well done, you. And I hear your crime novels are selling out.
30 years at Causton Nick turned out to be good for something.
You heard about our murder.
Tom, you promised no shock.
Quick word, sir.
Good to see you, Harry.
I had an ask around about locals with killer skills. I should have asked who hasn't got them. Sam Callahan's ex-army, Tim Settenfield's into Taekwondo, Jezebel and her minder do kickboxing, even the housekeeper's an ex-prison warder.
Drinking to forget, Neville, chap.
What?
The postcard from Montmartre. You know what we're talking about.
Time for a chat. After pudding in the library.
Be there, or be in deep doo-doo.
Hello, Harry. Been a while.
John, congratulations on your nomination.
Thanks. Would have never happened without encouragement from you. Listen, that's not really the place to talk, son. I need a big favour. I can't.
Can't isn't an option.
She's right, Neville.
And it has to be before the judges vote on Sunday.
Inspector Barnaby.
I'm sorry, am I interrupting?
Just indulging in a spot of business.
While I have you here, Miss Tripp, may I ask, did you know the deceased Richard Rackham?
Afraid not.
And you, Mr. Williams?
We met through Sam a few times.
Well, I understand you were at odds with him over his second novel. Is that right?
There was a disagreement, yes. He felt we hadn't pushed the book hard enough. But it was all happily resolved.
Oh, good. In what way?
We had a meeting about a week ago. I offered him £150,000 for a two-book deal. He accepted.
£150,000? Well, thank you. I'll leave you to your business.
I feel like a right idiot in this get-up.
You look very handsome.
You don't fancy a drink later, do you? Splashed out in a bottle of bubbly.
Might be very late.
It's fine by me.
All right. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about your main character. He's a very emotional, romantic personality. Is he you in disguise?
I'll see you later.
It's not just chickens he used to scrag for a living, you know. I've seen his service record. Very tasty.
It's not just muesli she eats for breakfast, you know.
Get them out. Nice suit, Danny boy.
4 months of every year in Tenerife, living like a lord.
It sounds like paradise, Harry. The writing must be hard work, though, all that plotting.
I don't write the books, Joyce. The ghostwriter does all the graft. All I do is come up with a murder or two and have a read at the end. But you're not a native in some way.
No, I moved here with my husband, Oliver, when we were first married, in 1955.
Have you got a novel on the go now?
Actually, I've stopped writing, more or less. My ex-publisher...
Sam Callahan.
decided I was a diminishing return. Not young or sexy enough for his marketing people to bother with. Oh, all in all, I'm happy enough to enjoy my sunset years at leisure. Now, if you excuse me, I must powder my nose before the ceremony.
It's nice to talk to you, Mrs. Crofton.
Camilla, please.
You're drunk, Neville.
Never bothered you before. Sad about poor dear Richard.
Don't stir it.
Why not? Time you came out and told the world.
I said leave it, Neville.
Well, what are you going to do, Harry? Call a policeman?
Neville.
I'll catch up with you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the opening ceremony. So if you would all like to make your way to the stage area where we can begin. Thank you.
Hello?
Where's Neville? Where's Jezebel?
I've been talking to Harry, Tom. He's making loads of money and he doesn't even write his own stuff.
Lucky him.
Apparently, in crime writing these days, publishers sell more books if the name on the cover is a real police officer.
And all he has to do is think up old cases to turn into stories.
Ha! Now, don't just bat this out of court, Tom.
Did I say I would?
Well, everyone, I'm so sorry to keep you all waiting, but...
Come on, Carlos.
The pen is mightier than the pound!
You know she's mad. At least my conscience is still intact.
Look, I planned it all. The girls just came along for the ride. It was more fun than conjugating verbs.
Are you going to arrest her?
Found this under the stage, sir.
I'm the one you want. Whatever Sis says, I am the prime mover.
You are a trustee here.
A man's got to do, Chief Inspector. It's a matter of principle.
It's a matter of disturbing the peace and criminal damage. I'm going to have to charge you.
What? Oh, no, we've had more than enough disruption already. Couldn't we leave it for now? Tim and I will discuss our positions once the festival is over.
Someone, quickly, on the terrace!
What I really need to know is whether it's the same killer.
Well, this one's had his head smashed.
So it's two.
How do you work that out, sir?
Bludgeoning is mostly associated with unpremeditated attack, Scott. Suggests passion, not calculation. Got any idea about the weapon?
Something heavy and blunt. Excuse me, Tom.
Like a paint canister, maybe?
Possibly.
I think we should start with the setting field, sir. They were up to something with Neville Williams earlier.
Let's check the victim's room first. Oh, look. Come on. Oh, are these they?
Yes, sir. Rackham's mystery visitor. No sign of the laptop, though.
I think he was a bit more than just a visitor. Take a seat.
We always stood for punishment at school.
This is a very serious matter, Mr. Settingfield.
I'm not laughing.
Mr. Settingfield, that postcard you stole, I'm willing to bet that that was from Neville Williams to Richard Rackham. Am I right?
It was a bolt out of the blue, truth be told. I confronted Neville about it after pudding. We thought that Neville was Callahan's spy, using Richard to find out what we were up to. And he denied it. Said they loved each other.
Is that all you did? Talk?
Yes. That's all. No rough stuff.
Yeah, can you tell us your exact movements between the end of supper and the beginning of the protest, please?
I was under the stage, priming the girls.
Who turned off the electricity?
Sweet Melody. I nicked a key from Mrs. Atie's office to let her in. Yes, it may seem like a bit of a joke to you, Sergeant, but I'm the custodian of a precious commodity. The honor of a great man. Greed and so-called individualism is killing more than just literature, and I will not stand by and allow Connor's contribution to the cause to be neglected or forgotten. However much Grace may be seduced by our fiendish Faustian friend. Besides which, I am a lifelong vegetarian. I do not kill woodlice, let alone people.
A few items for you to look at. One fresh cigar stub.
Harry Paulson smokes cigars, but then so does Sam Callahan.
And I found this key in the victim's ticket pocket. There's some kind of dust in the indentations.
Tom, sorry to intrude. But I bumped into Neville Williams before dinner. He looked dreadful. asked if we could talk.
What about?
He said he'd been seeing Richard Rackham secretly. His concern appeared to be that you might view him as a murder suspect if he came clean to you.
So how old are you, Miss Singh?
25.
How much longer do you think?
Oh, no idea. And you've been in since 3 o'clock, is that right?
Yes.
Were you on your own at any time?
Your guard dog's watching me.
This is totally screwing me up.
Poor you. Notwithstanding your grief, Jess, I need your signature. It's become a matter of urgency.
I am not signing anything till you've sorted our little problem. Any chance we can get to bed soon, Mr. Barnaby? I'm knackered.
And I imagine you must be a little upset, too, about your editor, that's true.
Of course.
Tragic business.
Yeah. Neville Williams seemed a little tense when we spoke to him last. I was wondering, was there a particular reason for that?
We were discussing Jess's new contract.
Talking about money always made him tense.
Did you know that he and Richard Rackham were lovers?
No. I didn't.
News to me.
Okay, fine. I'll call you back to confirm.
Who's that?
Harry Paulson. Sam Callahan wants to meet at the Quill at 3 o'clock. It's just a preliminary chat, just to talk about what would be involved.
Okay, fine.
Come in. Thank you, Mrs. Honeycutt.
Good morning.
I didn't sleep.
Only the righteous sleep, Mrs. Maplin. There's not many of those about.
Oh, Tim, I'm not dressed.
I've seen it all before, darling.
What do you want? I've got a splitter.
I want to know why you spared me last night.
Bad publicity for the festival if you'd been arrested, don't you think?
So it wasn't out of love, then?
Do you ever give up?
Or did sinister Sam stay your hand for his own foul purposes?
Don't despise him, Timmy. Or me. I wish you would trust me.
Connor trusted you, and you betrayed him. With me.
Morning, Sam. You're Annie. Come to service the lady of the house.
What I do or don't do with Grace is no concern of yours.
Anyway, I've decided to take matters in hand myself. Doesn't come cheap, though.
Any news?
Yeah.
It's what you thought. Grace Maplin is stony broke. Barely earns the gravel on her own drive. Bank's near to calling in the mortgage. She's a desperate woman.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to get you involved, Harry. You've been a judge and all.
No, I'm not bothered. The thing is, though, I could do with a favor in return.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I need an alibi for after supper last night.
Morning. Do you mind if I ask what you're doing?
Oh, I'm just really upset about Nev. I needed some private space. Drive me back. I could really do with the company.
Sure. No problem.
Harry.
Tom? Scotch?
No, thank you. We need to talk about last night.
I gave my statement down at the station.
Did you mention the altercation with Neville Williams in the library?
What altercation?
Shall we take a stroll outside? Harry, we've known each other now for, what, 30 years? And for most of that time, I've known, well, all of us know, about your orientation. And I can quite understand why, you felt the need to keep it a secret.
Can you?
But, all right, no, I can't. But my guess is that the altercation with Neville Williams in the library is connected.
I knew Richard Rackham, you see. He was my first ghostwriter. And my first...
Yeah, I see. What about Neville Williams?
We had a brief thing. It ended a year or so ago.
Badly?
We disagreed about me not, coming out.
Did you know that Neville was having an affair with Richard Rackham?
No.
Those two trying to blackmail you, Harry?
No.
Where were you last night after your chat with Neville Williams?
Yeah, I was with John Denton.
John Denton?
Ask him.
Well, I will. I didn't know you two knew each other.
Callie.
I just saw Mrs. Honey got up to something very weird. She just took a whole load of cash off the florist. What is it? Did I say something wrong?
No, it's,
What? I can't keep a secret, as long as I'm not incriminating myself.
Okay, Grace Maplin is in serious money trouble. I think she's got Mrs. H running some kind of scam with the festival suppliers.
You're kidding.
No, afraid not. My guess is that Richard was sacked because he spotted something dodgy going on. I need proof, though.
I feel like a fish out of water. Well, this lot, they don't even know they're born. I come from a school of hard knocks,
Me too. Depths of South London. It was touch and go for a while, whether I'd end up on the dark side.
Hello, Miss Tripp.
Hi.
Scott. Security up to scratch, is it?
Yes, sir. Fine, no problem.
Oh, good. Then we can all get on, can't we? Miss Tripp, would you tell me again, please, when did you last see Neville Williams?
End of supper around the table.
And then?
I went down to the stage with Dave.
David, that'd be David Lowry, your personal trainer, yeah?
Yeah.
Is he about?
He's just popped off for doing an errand for me, actually. There you are. Mr. Barnaby just wanted to check I was with you after supper.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've got to keep a close eye on the crown jewels, eh? Absolutely.
Morning.
Morning.
Our comrades, as I see it, we need to establish whether one of us murdered Neville Williams.
Well, you don't think I...
Well, it wasn't us.
You said you were going to deal with him.
Not like that. We haven't got the training.
I had nothing to do with it.
All right. Steady the buffs. If it wasn't one of us, it must be one of them. We need to find out more.
Thank you for this, Miss Sittingfield. I won't keep you long. I want to ask you if you know anything at all about this. We think it came from a piggy bank belonging to Richard Rackham, but we found it in Neville Williams' room last night.
Oh.
Do you recognise it at all?
No. I mean, it could have been for anything, couldn't it?
Isn't it a locker key? Sorry to interrupt. Kay kindly opens the pool to locals in the summer. We all have a locker key. This is mine.
84.
They look like royalty statements for Richard's book.
There's some written maths and some other stuff there too.
What's that?
Rich, you must leave Neville, or I will end it for you. I can't live or love without you.
You promise you'll tell her as soon as the festival is over, Sam.
I promise.
So, Tom, how can I help?
I'm confused, Camilla, about these royalty statements. Why would Richard Rackham want to keep them hidden in his locker? And why would Neville Williams have risked being caught at the scene of a crime to retrieve the key that would enable him to get them back in?
It's hard to make any sense of it. Now, tell me more about the case. Mysteries and deductions are my forte, after all.
Well, we think our killer's a professional. He's a trained expert.
Oh.
What's your view of John Denton? Not your idea of a likely murderer?
Who else had motive?
Harry Paulson may have had.
He's gay too, isn't he?
He's had affairs with both the victims, and he's anxious, very anxious. Keep it secret.
Blackmail? Sounds promising.
There is another blackmail possibility. Richard Rackham blamed Sam Callahan for the failure of his second novel, yes? Perhaps Neville Williams did so too. They might have found some irregularity in the accounts and tried to make Callahan pay to keep them quiet.
Neville was a highly talented editor, very ambitious, Sam's pet. Even if Richard was bitter enough to try blackmail, I doubt if Neville would risk his whole career to get involved.
Fair point.
No, surely the billet doux we found is your strongest clue to the killer. Sugar?
Coffee, dear. Oh, and I'm going ahead with the divorce.
But I thought we worked all this out. My thing with Grace is over. Helen, I'll stop it today.
Sam, please don't lie to me. It's very tiresome. That'll be Mr. Barnaby. He called on the other line. Good morning.
Coffee, Chief Inspector?
No, thanks, not at the minute. Just got a quick question I'd like to ask you, please, if I may. It's about your business. I found some copies of your royalty statements in a locker belonging to Richard Rackham, and I have reason to believe that Neville Williams was very keen to get his hands on them. Perhaps you could enlighten me as to why that should be.
Not sure I can, no. Neville could simply have taken copies off our computer.
All right. Well, thank you. See you later at the Quill.
I look forward to it.
Are you hiding from Mrs. Honeycutt?
There's no hiding from Mrs.
Honey? Honey?
What about now?
Perfect. I'll make sure she doesn't come in.
Yeah, just scraping the surface of this, you know. You should dig deeper. Have more chats with the Settingfields. Get some checks done on Jezebel and Callahan and the prize judges, the whole lot of them.
All right, I'll get on it.
You got any joy on those?
Yeah, I got onto a bloke from fraud. Now, the royalty statements are definitely kosher. The handwritten stuff seems to be a record of sales figures and cash owing on Jezebel Tripp's latest. But I wouldn't mind a slice of that action.
Why? Why would Richard Rackham be keeping Jezebel's accounts? Presumably provided by Neville Williams, eh?
It beats me. But the graphologist's report on the love letter makes interesting reading.
Oh, aren't they wonderful? A left-handed female wrote it.
And Kay Settingfield said that Richard Rackham was definitely bisexual. So now look at the forensic report on the cigar stub.
Purple lipstick?
Yeah. Jezebel Tripp's favourite colour.
Are we all here? Right. Well, I suppose we should formally declare the judging panel in session. As you know, we've got quite a lot of informal consensus. 3 votes for John Denton, 1 for Sally Singh. And I'm really very close to a decision between the two, so I wondered if we might come to a final vote earlier than usual.
Why? We're stuck here all weekend anyway.
Given the murder of a judge and the rather tainted circumstances, I thought it might be preferable.
Well, I hope you enjoy Barbados.
I'm sure I shall.
Miss Tripp. Miss Tripp, I'm sorry. Sorry to trouble you again.
Hi.
Hi.
I've got a reading to do.
Yeah, no, there's just a couple of quick questions, if I may. The problem you were discussing with Neville and Mr. Callahan last night.
It wasn't a problem.
You seemed anxious to get something sorted out before the judges vote.
I'm being headhunted by a couple of publishers. I needed Sam and Neville to make me an offer for the new contract before I decided.
Oh, I see. Do you smoke cigars, Miss Tripp?
I have the odd one when no one's looking. Smoking's so 20th century.
In your statement, you said you didn't go out onto the terrace at any point last evening.
I had a smoke there, though. I remember now. Yesterday afternoon.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Jez. Hi. Sorry, would you mind...
Not now, Sergeant.
Take a second, sir. There you go.
Darling Danny. Love, Jez. There you go, Danny boy.
Thank you. All right, sir?
Nice one, Scott.
Oh, beauty, beauty, beauty. Nor tongue nor eye can name thee. Lovely melody. Lovely stroke.
Eyes down, Timmy. John has some news.
Greetings, comrade.
Grace is ripping off trust funds and pocketing the cash. She's using Mrs. Honeycutt to help her do it.
No.
I've seen it with my own eyes, Tim. And I'm not the only one. Cully.
Is this wise, comrade? Miss Barnaby?
It's true, Mr. Settingfield. Mrs. Maplin's suppliers are charging the trust way over the odds for pretty much everything, and splitting the difference in cash with Grace. Mrs. H is her go-between.
There's the proof, if you want it.
Callahan's company is hanging by a thread. If it weren't for Jezebel, he'd be finished.
Well, I understood he was very successful.
Company is, or was, when his wife ran it. She owns all the shares.
Jezebel's no better. She's from the stockbroker belt, not the gutter. Nearest she's ever got to the streets is getting into a cab outside Harvey Nick's.
Even Miller's got a bit of history. Did you know she was Russian? Name of Poltava. Lost her family. Did a spell in the Gulag before pitching up in London after the war. Husband died young. And Connor fell hopelessly in love with her. Poor chap. And when she refused him, he married Grace on the rebound.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. You've given us a lot of things to think about.
Do you mind if I meet you back at the Knicks, sir? I want to test out a quick theory.
Jezebel. We've got to delay our plans. Barnaby's too close.
No way. After tomorrow, it'll be too late.
If you don't cooperate, I can always open negotiations with your other half.
Try it, and you're a dead man.
No Tom.
He's always late.
It goes with the territory, I'm sure.
Sorry I'm late.
No problem. Drink? Yes, please, just one. Bitter and red wine. Well, Joyce has already indicated you might be interested in a change of career, Tom.
Yes, well, I would be willing to consider it, yes, with the right company.
Good time for a move now, as Harry will tell you. Crime is hot. Real-life cops are hotter. And you couldn't do better than Callahan DeVere.
For your next book, Jezebel?
Something shorter, for a lot more money. You think I'm joking?
Right, everyone, I'm afraid we've gone a little over time, so I'd like us all to thank Jezebel, and you can all take a break. Thank you, Jezebel.
I'm done.
I'll be right over.
Thank you, Mrs. Honeycutt. Things are moving on rather quickly.
So they are.
Thank you for your help and your discretion.
Pleasure doing business.
Okay, let's go.
Nothing too premeditated about this one, I'm afraid. We've definitely got to find 2 killers now.
Well, band goes our table for 2 at Sergio's tomorrow night. Oh, my theory checked out, sir. She was hiding this near the main gate.
Get that to the lab now.
Yes, sir. Oh, I visited David Lowry's room as well. I'm afraid he's packed and flown. Look. B.S. Scott. Yeah? Are you sure? All right, cheers. That was the graphologist, sir. Apparently, Jezebel didn't write the love letter after all.
Dad,
I'm a bit busy, Cully.
it's about Jezebel. And Sam Callahan.
It was a bartering session, that's all. She was trying it on, and I wasn't playing. We weren't arguing, Barnaby, we were negotiating.
What did you mean when you said open negotiations with Jezebel's other half? Who was Jezebel's other half?
Oh, just another author. Look, why on earth would I want to kill Jezebel? She was my biggest banker.
Sir, call from the lab.
Yeah?
They found a match for the print on the murder weapon.
Already?
Yeah. Well, apparently it was already on the system.
Hey.
Hello. What was that for?
Dunno. Cheer you up?
Thanks. Still can't believe it. I was with her just minutes before.
Yeah, death's always like that. You never hear it coming.
No.
One minute you're okay, future's always going to be better. And then it happens. Time's torn in two. And the future's snatched away from you forever.
Beautifully put.
I've been working on it.
John, I'd like to ask you a few questions, please.
Why? What for?
In connection with the murder of Jezebel Tripp.
I haven't killed anyone.
Then you'll have to explain why your fingerprint was found on the murder weapon, won't you?
I helped to put the marquees up, Mr. Barnaby. Of course my prints will be on the pegs.
The lab confirms your print on the murder weapon, but not in blood. So it is possible you're telling the truth.
I am telling the truth.
Yeah, but we still have a problem, John. Sit down. It's just like old times, isn't it? You tell me, please, what you were doing between 2 and 4. And I'll need to be convinced.
Would talking to your daughter convince you?
First, we followed her to a travel agent in Causton. Then we went and spoke to Tim at K. Settingfield. And later we watched her meet up with Mrs. Callahan at the lake. I was with him the whole time.
Well, he might have told me straight away, mightn't he?
I told him not to say anything to anyone. I knew you'd disapprove.
Well, it's not my disapproval that matters, is it, Cully? It's keeping quiet about what Mrs. Honeycutt and Grace Maplin were up to. It might be construed as withholding key evidence.
I'm sorry. We just wanted to make sure we weren't jumping to conclusions before we told you.
Yeah, it's all right. There's something you can do for me since you insist on joining in. Keep watching Mrs. Honeycutt, will you? Till I can find the time to deal with her.
All right. Cheers.
We can release John Denton. It appears that he and my daughter have been up to a little bit of joint sleuthing. But I'll need some background on Brenda Honeycutt, please. You got anything on the laptop?
No, not a lot, sir, no. Most of the emails and files have been wiped. Only thing the techies did find was an email from Richard Rackham sent the day before he died to Mrs. Crofton asking her to visit.
Oh, well, Camilla said she'd taken him under her wing.
But looking at Jezebel's bank statements as well. Now, she was receiving loads of big payments from Callahan's company.
Well, that's all right. There would be, wouldn't there?
Yeah, but the weird thing is most of the money was paid out again, more or less straight away.
Jezebel's a big spender.
To one company? Outfit called Reiterations Limited. So I was thinking, what, maybe blackmail?
Interesting. All right, look, you find out what you can about Reiterations Limited. I am going for a chat with Grace Maplin.
Enjoy yourself.
I can't bear it, Sam. This whole thing is such a total mess.
We'll get over it, darling. The important thing is to keep our goals in sight and stay on track.
I don't see how that's possible. The festival's almost ruined. We've lost half our prize judges.
Well, I mean the money thing. My bank's being a bit recalcitrant. I wondered perhaps if your bank could help bridge us until the new company's up and running.
My bank?
Grace!
You never met Connor, did you? He's a lot meaner than anyone gives him credit for. He was extremely generous with the community, but absolutely beastly to me about money. Even after he died, I was left with nothing. Just petty cash. Everything else went to service his posthumous good deeds. Well, I had to do something, and Mrs. Honeycutt's rather clever in those ways.
Did Sam Callahan know about this plan? Was he party to it?
Sam? Oh, no, he doesn't know anything about... Look, I don't suppose you could keep this to yourself, just for the moment. You see, I haven't quite filled the picture in for Sam as far as my own financial situation is concerned.
John, it's me, Cullen.
I heard they'd let you go.
Yeah, they did.
Good.
No guard dog?
No.
Damn you, Sam Callahan. Yes.
Mrs. Callahan to see you.
What? No, I can't possibly see her.
It would be best all round if we did talk, Grace. Do relax, Grace. I'm not here to shave your head or send you out into the village in shame. I've come to tell you that you're welcome to my husband. But there are a few things I think you should know first, if you're seriously intending to take him on, that is.
I can't live or love without you.
Supper's ready.
Of course. Barnaby. Scott. Camilla. What time did the call get to the station?
About 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes? You could be dead by now.
Tom, is everything all right?
Well, yes, I suppose it must be. Your alarm was set off.
There was an intruder, yes. But luckily Sam turned up to see how I was. He confronted the man and off he went.
That's very courageous.
I just bumped into him, really.
Description?
I didn't really notice.
Well, Scott, we'll take a look around, make sure everything's secure. I'll call back tomorrow morning, if I may, sir. Make sure you're okay.
Many thanks, Tom. I'm very grateful.
You think the intruder was our killer, sir?
No. In fact, I'm not sure there was a third party there at all.
You're saved.
So what happens now?
I'm going to do a deal with you, sir.
What did the police want earlier?
Oh, just a few more questions.
Call the police.
Right. Mr. Lowry, first of all, can you tell me what you were doing breaking into the hall last night?
I was planning on getting on a plane, but I left all my cards and my dinner jacket in the laundry room.
Did you kill Jezebel Tripp?
No way. Look, I was employed by Jezebel. I'm not a fitness trainer, I'm a writer. She picked me up in a bar one night a few weeks back.
So what sort of job did you really do for her?
I was going to be a ghostwriter. It was a one-off opportunity. But she needed a cover for me so no one would find out. Which was just about okay until we came here. And I don't know, Jez and Neville spent half that time whispering or arguing. And then Neville was murdered. And she's demanding I take a laptop from his room and start wiping all this stuff. She's getting more and more uptight. And then she gets killed.
You off somewhere, Mrs. Honeycutt?
D.S. Scott. Hello, Callie. You've done what?
Evasions. I want to know if you were just stringing me along.
Stringing you along? I'm interested, but I'm not convinced, put it like that. I mean, this case has shown up the publishing world in a rather ambiguous light.
Well, you can't make assumptions about everyone just because there's been a few murders.
Oh.
Mr. Barnaby.
Mrs. Maplin.
I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, but it's rather urgent that I talk to you.
Right. What do you want to tell me?
Helen Callahan came to see me last night. She
claims that Sam has been involved in a very serious criminal deception. One that rather puts mine in the shade.
That's absolute rubbish. Who's been telling you all this?
Shall we say a reliable source? Look, would you rather answer these questions down at the station, Mr. Callahan? You see, in my book, fraud and the need to keep it a secret constitute plausible motives for murder.
I admit Jezebel was threatening to go to another publisher. I admit I fiddled a few figures.
Yes, well, my source says that for the past year, you have been transferring large quantities of sales from lesser-known authors to exaggerate the sales of Jezebel's books. Make sure she went with you to your new company, whose startup you erroneously assumed Grace Maplin will be able to fund. Now, is that about accurate? So, were Richard Rackham, Neville Williams, were they the first to discover this? And did you, Mr. Callahan, did you commit murder to avoid exposure?
Richard and Neville found out what I was doing, yes. They blackmailed me, yes. The price was a contract for 2 new books for Richard. I agreed. End of story.
Enjoying the book?
I don't think enjoying is the right word.
How did you get on with Harry's?
I thought it was a bit predictable, you know. I'm looking for inspiration, to tell you the truth. I've got 3 murders, and I'm convinced there's only one killer and one big motive.
This really is the most awful tripe. Listen, Philo hauled her beautiful but battered body onto the starship, doubling forward with the pain. You know what I'll do if you leave. Philo turned. Grow up, Linnea. I mean it. I can't live or love without you.
Read that last bit again. Sorry, Kelly. Thank you for this.
It's all right. Oh, did you hear about our citizen's arrest of Mrs. H?
Indeed I did, and very commendable too. But I have a bigger fish to land.
Well, I haven't got long. Prize giving is in an hour.
Yes, I know. Just 10 minutes of your technical expertise, please. How far back does it go?
1945.
Can you find a reference to a specific name?
Yeah, just type in a keyword.
Kian Poltova. It's Poltova.
No.
Right, try Oliver Crofton. Crofton.
One match. September 1955.
Russian bride acclaimed a secret war hero. Oh, she was beautiful.
Thank you, Midsomer. Right, is this on? The moment you've all been waiting for. Grace will now make the citation for the 12th annual Maplin Prize winner. Grace.
The winner of this year's prize deserves praise on several counts. For honesty, for courage, and for loyalty to my late husband's literary values. The winning novel has been forged from a crucible of dark experience, but has ultimately given birth to a hopeful authorial vision. The novel is Night Vision, The author is John Denton.
Phew. Well, I'm really, well, I'm stunned, actually. Well, I'd just like to say thank you. And I'd like to take a moment to remember Connor Maplin. Without him, the world would be a less hopeful place. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks.
The Trust this year is awarding a further special prize to someone whose literary career is matched only by her commitment and loyalty to the Trust. Camilla Crofton, ladies and gentlemen.
I am immensely flattered and extremely grateful. To be perfectly frank, my kind of output, as it is now called, has long been out of fashion. With publishers, at least. In connection with which, ladies and gentlemen, I have a story to tell you and a confession to make. In a rather willful attempt to prove my ex-publisher wrong, I 2 years ago wrote a novel in the chick lit genre. Actually, it turned out rather well. Knowing, however, that it could never be published under my own name, I engaged a surrogate, an actor, a face to match the luridness of the text. My chosen pen name was Jezebel Tripp. Since the publication of the first novel, I have enjoyed taking revenge on a fickle and faithless publishing world. And in that context, I'm grateful to receive this prize in recognition of values long since abandoned by an industry which profits so shamelessly from the talent it so often betrays. Thank you.
Bravo! Bravo!
You know what's going on, sir?
Yes, I do.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Well, Tom. Detective Chief Inspector Barnaby. How shall we proceed?
You decided to end your arrangement with Jezebel, didn't you? And to reveal your deception on the occasion of this year's prize giving. But you discovered that there were others apart from Jezebel whose futures depended on that arrangement remaining a secret.
In a nutshell, yes. I rather stupidly warned Jezebel of my intentions. My guess is that she gathered all interested parties together to come up with the only complete solution.
Your death. But they didn't realize, did they, the conspirators, who they were dealing with? Ekaterina Poltova.
Poltova.
Teenage survivor of the Gulag, who escaped to work as a field officer with the Wartime Special Operations Executive before coming to this country. So, You set up the conspirators, did you, one by one? Starting with Richard Rackham. You kept your appointment with him, and then you murdered him.
No, there I would have to disagree with you. I'm afraid I killed automatically, as a reflex, in self-defense. One did get rather good at killing back in Dubrovnik, in the bad old days. And poor Richard's attempt was extremely amateurish. I didn't guess the involvement of the others until I saw Sam Callahan at the hall, the morning after Richard's death. The poor man was rather shocked to find me still alive. Sam, darling, you look like you've seen a ghost.
And Neville Williams?
He spun me a story about some trouble he was in and suggested we meet after dinner. I suspected his intentions.
You came?
I'm anxious to help Neville. It was all rather inconvenient. And you were getting close. I felt I needed to put you off my scent.
So you planted the love letter?
No. Love's always a dependable motive for murder, don't you think? I'd seen Richard hiding the box file a couple of weeks earlier. It wasn't difficult to break into the locker and plant the letter.
You didn't kill Jezebel Tripp in self-defense?
Oh, yes, I did. She suggested a meeting. I didn't count on John's prints on the tent peg, of course. It was rather messy.
And that left just Sam Callahan?
Yes. He broke in, silly man. I pretended to be asleep on the sofa. He tried to suffocate me. I knew you weren't convinced by our intruder story, but at least I managed not to kill again. Instead, I made a deal. My silence in return for my moment of glory.
I'll have to charge you.
Quite right that you should. Though I'm hopeful that a good jury will accept a plea of self-defense. And I have no real regrets. I'm really rather glad to say goodbye to Jezebel Tripp. And you never know. Once I've had a chance to digest the experience, it may emerge as a rather good book.
We all done, sir?
Yes, Scott, I suppose we are.
I thought you might like these, if you don't mind dead women's shoes.
What's that?
Dinner for two at Sergio's. It's going to be me and Jezebel, but no.
Well, you could take Cully.
I've already asked. She's going out with the worst-dressed man in Midsomer.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Wow. You can write and you can cook. Want to marry me?
Well, this is a nice surprise.
Well, I thought you deserved a treat.
You're not going to try for that writing thing, are you?
No. No, it was useful, it was interesting. But I'm very happy where I am, thank you very much. I was right about the publishing world. It stinks. But I'm sure a jury will go for Camilla's plea of self-defense. Do my best to back her up anyway.
I'm sure you will.
To Camilla Crofton. May she live forever. Ostrophy.